This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go here in Inglewood. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Set.
To throw is Herbert. Short throw taken in by Disley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. First down, LA.
At the 41-yard line.
Set. Grenade. Set.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. That is intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Jets 7, Chargers nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Baylor tight. Set. He's mine. Go.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Set.
Another run here with Harris. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Set. Grenade. Ready.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He gets this one complete to Johnston. 17 yards on that play. And the Chargers have the first down.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
On the give, it's Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15
They get
yards.
15 on that game. It's good for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard
I always think you can
line.
tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Set.
First carry here for Omarion Hampton. And he will score! Omarion Hampton, touchdown Chargers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go, sir. Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Green. That's right. Hey, Monday. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. 18 yards on the pickup there, and the Jets have a first down.
First down, Jets.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey. Turn left. Right.
Give left side. Here comes Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Catch made. Right side by Wilson. And he'll take this one in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Pinheiro on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chargers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, Herbert. Forced out wide. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Again, here's Hall, and a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards. It's a ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Fields now. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's close to the goal line. Took a big shot at the end. But he indeed will have them set up for 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Now, Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will take a 21-7 lead.
Chargers 7. Eddie Pinheiro.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Now a shot here, deep middle. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
Handoff, here comes Hall. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Jets have the advantage. We're back in Southern California in a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
Here we go.
He'll get this out wide. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. So these jet sweep plays, we see them so often, both under center, in the shotgun. There's a lot of ways to do it. But there's a little feast or famine element, especially in today's NFL, with the speed of these defensive edge players. So you got to make sure you get the edge accounted for so you can at least avoid these negative plays.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That is caught, and he's in. Joshua Palmer, touchdown, New York.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Jets 28, Chargers 7. Eddie Pinheiro.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Set.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. It was Ar'Darius Washington bringing them down.
A gain of a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
180. 180 hot. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
It's been a rough first half, and now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Harris, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 4.
Set. Ready.
On play action, now Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Herbert to throw. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
4th down
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes, and you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
He'll run with Harris to the 5-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
One more time, it's Harris. And this time, he's in. Najee Harris, touchdown Los Angeles. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He connects with Palmer on that one.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Angel. Right.
2nd down, it's Fields. Open man downfield is Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
They'll try the right side with Hall. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
By Denzel Perryman. A 3-yard pickup.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Man in motion is Smith. Play action now for Fields. That is caught to the goal line and in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown Jets. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Chargers 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set. Motion.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, L.A.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Right side and hauled in by McConkey.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A give, and here comes Harris. And he's going to pick it up, zig it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It's a gain of 8.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready, run!
Throwing, Herbert. Looking middle, and he finds Disley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
11 yards on the connection there, and the Chargers have the first down.
Set.
Now a play fake. Herbert. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Give up the middle to Harris.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Try to run for it with Harris. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal, as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
That's another Chargers.
The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Washington. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go. We're good. Go.
Fields now to throw on first down. Picked off by the linebacker, Denzel Perryman. That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back. Quick kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
Chargers 21.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down, Jets.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. To the 20. And he will score. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Harris. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. From the interior, Harrison Phillips there for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Set. Grenade. Go.
On play action, it's Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And it will finally be taken down at the Jets' 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
Here we go. Set.
Another run here with Hall. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
319, guys, net.
Man in motion is Smith.
Set high.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will score again. Reese Hall, touchdown Jets. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
49, Chargers 21. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set. Delta, set. 21. Ready.
On the ground, this is Harris. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Quinnen Williams on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 3 yards to
And this
go.
is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Third down, 3 to go. Pistol here for Herbert. He's got a man! It's Harris! They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Charger first down.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Harris. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Play action now. It's Herbert. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. And the Jets have a first down.
Here we go. 11. Go.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. Open space inside the 10. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They run on the jet sweep, and he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. Now back at the 4 for second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he'll take it on in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On play action now, Herbert. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw, and more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
On the give, it's Hall. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll run, it's Hall. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Turn, ball, turn. Set.
Hall. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the full. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Blue 58, blue 58, set. Set.
They'll try to run with Hall. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This, about as short as you can get. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Jets add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Harris going to get it here as we start the 4th. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Herbert. Short throw, taken in by Disley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Chargers.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On 2nd down, a run with Harris. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Harris, 1st down, he's not done. And he's in! Najee Harris, touchdown LA. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go.
He'll go again with Hall. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He's got his man. It's Smith. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. A run here with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
331, 331. Tonight.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Go.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. Hall is hit. He's lost the football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. Tonight.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Hey, please.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A gain of 2.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. And he's going to have the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. 1st down picked up.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
Here's 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of
now
9.
It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard at the Chargers' 19-yard line.
On the run, here's Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Give left side. Here comes Hall. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.